What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going over a vintage set all the way from 1992. Yes, it is LEGO set 6086 Black Knight's Castle. Now, let's begin. Here's the set totally completed, and now let's get on to the minifigures. First minifigure in the set, we have the knight in white armor, which makes him unique to this set, and he is probably of great importance to the Legion since he has these colors. He also sits on a white horse that has the rare Black Knight's armor, and he also wears the full helmet and has a white flag that he is carrying. And as you can see, he has the basic minifigure face, and he has the Black Knight's emblem on his shield. As you can see, this is what he looks like without his armor on, and he is wearing the blue chest piece with black arms and white leggings. The next knight on horseback is the one with a yellow plume and the two side plumes. He has a black helmet, and he's the standard Black Knight in full armor with his face. And as you can see, he also has the shield, and he's got two colors on his flags. And his horse has the red armor that is exclusive to the Black Knights. And he is also riding a black horse. Okay, so this is the knight with his armor on, and you can find him in many sets. Here he is with his armor off, and as you can see, he has a rare red face and a black armor torso. Up next we have the Blue Knight, and as you can see, here he is with his armor off. And no one has back printing. Here's the last knight on horseback, and I call this one the Red Knight. He is the only one that has a brown horse. Okay, here's a close-up of him with his armor off. As you can see, no back printing. Okay, here are two archers. Now I'm showing them both at once because they are the exact same. And I'm not going to take their armor off because they just have the back printing and yellow heads. Here are the last two archers, and this one has the rare or red face, and this one just has a plain yellow head. And the only difference is their heads, and he is wearing black arms instead of blue arms. Now here are the two more guards to the Black Knight's castle, and they both have the same bodies, the same faces, the same helmets, and the same legs, and the same shields. But their only difference is their weapons, and this guy on the left has a cape on the back. Here's what their faces look like underneath. Like I said, no one in the set has back printing. Now here are the last two minifigures, and one is a wolf pack person who is basically a rogue, and the other is a ghost. Here are the two of them with their heads and hats off, and they don't have back printing. So this is also the old style of cape because it is hard and not of cloth. So here's the set, and as you can see, there is a lot to it. And it's pretty cool for the date it was released was in 1992. First up is the front gate, and as you can see, they do a lot by putting in two smaller shields and a bigger shield, with two plumes for the front design. They also include detail by putting in these printed pieces for the window. So as you can see, they've got the rare mini flag piece for the Black Knights and an axe and a spear. Despite having detail, they also added play features. So on the side of the castle, they included a winch where if you spin it, it raises the drawbridge. And looking back at the front, if you pull on a little string in the back, it raises and lowers the gate. Now you can also see detail. Now on the inside of the gate, you can see they added a platform so you can actually get the knights across. Now what's nice about this set from back then is that they added a large base plate, which is actually quite perfect for this castle because there's no easy way to get in. Here's a corner view, and it shows the detail, walls, and also with this printed brick right here. They also added detail on the way down and the rocks on the printed sides and these area. Another unique thing about this castle is this flag right here. It was only ever introduced into this set, so it makes it very rare for the theme. This set also includes another way to get out and a multitude of spare weapons as shown right here and right here, and here's the way to get out. Now let's move on to the inside. This is a glimpse of the last side of the castle, and as you can see they put more detail and spaces to where you could put your knights. Just to show the amount of detail in the castle, I put two knights in. So here's a look of the detail that they include in the castle. As you can see, there is a table and a canister filled with a couple pieces of gold. Probably not going to focus. And then there's a cup on the table and a treasure chest up here. And within there's more gold and another glass. Here's a view of the interior of the castle, and they added a cool little feature because all castles have to have a dungeon, right? Well, instead for this one, they added it into the ground of the main part of the castle, so you could just drop the guy in right there and close it up. You could also remove this piece and get a good view of what it's like inside there. It's just a big giant hole. Here's also the interior of the gatehouse, or the front part of it, and there are also some lanterns. Now, in this back corner, there's a little area where you can put the Black Monarch's ghost, who was the leader of the old Black Knights from 1984. So, that's where this ghost comes in. You can just put him in this area and shut the door. And like I said, there are a lot of weapons in this set, so yeah, this was the Black Knight's castle. So yes, here's the Black Knight's castle, and it's a pretty nice set, and I think a good price if you were to buy it is around $150 because they're hard to find. And it does also come with 12 minifigures, which you don't find anymore nowadays. And I believe its original price was $85, so that's pretty expensive for a castle from the 1990s. So it would be a fair deal for $160 or $50. And that was my review. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Have a good one.